Kevin Federline, major update regarding Britney Spears. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. My glasses are dark right now because these are transitional glasses and I was just in the bathroom and in the bathroom is super light, so that's why they get like this, but they're going to slowly go down. I love how transitional glasses work, you guys. Like, what in the science? Bill Nye, the science guy's going on here? Well, you guys, listen. We have some really good news because we have the first insight in how well Kevin Federline's book made, okay? His memoir that absolutely nobody asked for, okay, you guys? So, you know, first of all, let me just say, I want to say thank you to everyone who is joining the family. Everything I say about Miss Britney is sincere. I love her with all of my heart. And, I did see a couple messages basically saying like, thank you for opening up about your struggles because, I believe if people open up more about their struggles publicly, more people will feel less alone. And that's the whole point. The whole point is that we all feel like kind of just a little, accompanied. Is that a word? Accompanied? I don't know if that's a word, you guys, but you know what I mean. Like, just not alone and supported. Do you know what I mean? So that's the whole point of my channel, is for people to feel less alone. I did also see some comments saying, you should stop talking about yourself and, talk more about the tea. But in my opinion, I feel like, you know what? This is my channel and I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. So period. Boom. Okay. Speaking about that, let's talk about Mr. Kevin Jobless Federline, shall we? So Kevin Jobless Federline's new book flopped. You see, when you do dirty and play dirty, you receive dirty, you low down mother. Anyways, Kevin Federline's attempt to cash in on Britney Spears' story backfires with poor sales. According to Rob Shutter's Substack, the book has failed to break into Amazon's top 500. Fucking loot. A publisher insider told the outlet he thought shocking sales. The strategy fell flat. Public support remains firmly on Britney Spears' side. Oh, grrr. You see, Kevin, you said that you were barely scraping by with the $40,000 that Britney Spears gave you for almost 20 years, girl. And you know why you were scraping by? Because your dumbass didn't have a job and you were out here golfing, girl. Now, I think it's the right time for you to go on Craigslist.com and get yourself a job, mother. And I think this is a wonderful time for you guys to go out and support Miss Britney Spears' memoir, The Woman in Me, because this is what a New York best-selling author looks like, Kevin Jobless Federline. It's Britney, bitch. Ooh, best friend, listen. When you play dirty, honey, you receive dirty, okay? I will tell you this. I don't wish ill will on nobody. You guys know me. I don't wish ill will on nobody. But this sorry excuse for a father, sorry excuse for a man. And I say sorry excuse because he had the audacity to say that with the $40,000 Britney Spears gave him for almost 20 years, he was barely scraping by. The audacity of that man. And all you can find on Google when you Google him is him golfing. Like, it is so crazy. So there's a couple of numbers out there basically saying that allegedly he sold $60,000 worth of his book. I'm not sure if that's true yet. Mind you, Miss Britney Spears sold, I think it was like $12 million pre-sales, first week sales. So it's just so freaking crazy that he really thought he was going to be a New York Times bestseller. The delusion of that motherfucker. Listen, I'll tell you why he didn't sell well. I will tell you why. Well, first of all, it's Kevin. Girl. Second of all, the way he approached things. Look, he did every single interview. Any interview, that any program that would have him, he did him. And he basically was saying how, oh, I just want my kids to have their mom and I just want her to get better. And, you know, everything is about love and everything is about family and unity. Meanwhile, he's trashing his children's mother, okay? And saying all of these things, right? And literally cashing in on Britney. Like, you know, he is so dumb. Like, maybe that's why he can't get a job, to be honest, because maybe he's just not that bright, right? And girl, I don't consider myself the brightest bulb at the Home Depot, but damn, this man really thought that the world we live in, he can go on TV, bully someone like Britney Spears, someone who is loved, and think that he's going to get a lot of success from this. He's really dumb. Like, he really is that dumb. And the worst part is that he is using family and saying, I just want my children to be happy and just for them to have their mother and you know, just good vibes all around and you know, this and that. Meanwhile, he's saying things that are not even relevant. You know what I mean? Saying things that are potentially embarrassing his children. You know what I mean? And the worst part is that he even said that the conservatorship was a bad idea, that it ended. He even said all he wants to do is help Britney while trashing her, bullying her in the public. That's how you think that you're helping Britney? You are basically saying that alarms are set. Everyone is alarmed that she's not going to wake up tomorrow. You are. And Kevin, I hope and pray that you are watching this, because I have a few words to tell you, and I have no issues telling you in person either, if we ever bump into each other, which I hope, God willing, we never do. But I will say this, I don't wish you ill will. All these people out here who are saying that they hope something happens to you or your family, I don't subscribe to that. And I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I don't want anything bad to happen to you guys. I want you guys to be safe and healthy and live a beautiful life. Because remember, guys, what you put out, you receive. So that is what I'm putting out, honey, okay? But what I will say is the following. Karma and God doesn't do ugly. And what you showed is ugly. Okay, how you are going about it is ugly. If you really believe that Britney Spears needs help, okay, then putting out a book embarrassing her, bullying her is not the way to help, okay? If you really wanted your children to have their mother, you would have done something else a long time ago, okay? What you are is you are a coward. You are a pathetic, low down, dirty, just grimy, trashy person. And I really do hope that you receive the help that you desperately need so that you can be the man of your house and actually go provide for your children, okay? And then the last thing I want to say is, Kevin, listen, your children are going to grow up, right? And they might have witnessed a lot of things from their mother. They might not understand about the conservatorship. They might, you know, be under your spell. But at some point, your children are going to, your grown-ass men, young, you know, kids are going to grow up and they're going to see what a pathetic father they had that couldn't even get a job and had the audacity to say that the $40,000 that their mother gave him and worked her ass off while being in this jail of a conservatorship, he said he was barely scraping by. That is probably the saddest, most shameless thing I've ever heard in my life. You are honestly ashamed. You're pathetic. I have nothing else to say. And you know what? God and karma will handle what they need to handle. But I really do hope that the Hawaiian breeze and the beautiful spirituality that's out there kind of just, you know, does a fucking exorcism on you, because you fucking need it, okay? Period. I'm glad your book flopped. That's what I'll say. And it is what it is. You wanna come from a place of money hunger. This is what you're gonna get. If you were coming from a place of love and of light and of putting your children first and their mother, which you should always put at a fucking pedestal in front of your children and not embarrass her in front of the world, then maybe things would have gone different for you. But you just showed your ass, and your ass is ugly. And remember, God don't do ugly, boo. Okay? Anywho, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear from you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Let's go celebrate!